Should I do the autosave or the manual save? I'll go with the autosave. Okay, chapter 15. What happened last time? It's been a while since I've played this. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Oh, right! So I was the man that was killed, but also I was still alive? So who am I? Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard at the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Who am I a clone? Whoa! There's another one! What? I see myself, quote unquote. Oh, I'm so confused now. What the fuck is happening? Am I just like a clone of a clone? There you are, Commander Sith. Oh my god, Commander Sith? Really? Sith? Okay, Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Arrive in 1 hour where? Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Ah, you know, as the saying goes. Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been plotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Blup, 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 blup. Smack! The humor of this game is great. Oh, not him having to stand on the table. Yes, we're very close. We'll not disconnect from the communications cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Are they, like, in a car or something? What does that mean? Oh, fruit. I remember this. They're in a submarine! Oh! Oh damn, okay. Man, twist after twist. Nice try, Inspector Cavanella. You can never stop me. Evil smile. See ya, sucker. Well, where am I going then? What the fuck? It's trick time. Gee. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him. All right, because I can talk to dead people. I can see dead people. Boosh. Is he sleeping or are you awake? Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? No. Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. It's rewind time. I guess. Ooh, 250. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. He gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Evil. Evil grin. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of a question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Is he just a ghost then? What? I'm so confused. What is happening? Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong. Your hand is... Okay, no, we're not gonna worry about that. I was murdered by all of you! What? Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there, where I was running. Lynn? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. Point. Finally you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. What did he do? You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. What's the truth, though? Oh, I'm so confused. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. Wait, that's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Oh, where'd you pull the gun from? Oh! What? What? Whoa. What? Ye gods! Now then, Inspector, time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. What? 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 This was another condition of my deal, to wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic. What is happening? What? Is there another ghost? And did he just come back to life? What? Oh my god, I'm so confused now. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Dude, same. I'm so confused. Hey man! Mind telling me what's going on? Oh, he's awake. Hi. Inspector Cabanela! He's awake! My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. Well, you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Okay, how am I supposed to help him, though? H. Alright, this is the conversation. G. So, are you a manipulator, too? Wait, how does he know about this? Who told him about this? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Any hoot? Huh? Any hoot? Like an owl? I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. Huh? If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. Right, I'd better be careful. What does that mean? Look at him! There's that something emanating from his body. Really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Maybe he's just a dead body walking. Have you ever thought about that? What's this? The helmet. Rock the helmet. Why would I want to rock the helmet? Oopsies! What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. What? So you're here, aren't you? He says my presence. Oh fuck. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face. But you might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it! Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. What is happening? I'm so confused. Whoa, wait, don't shoot! What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused. This other me knows the powers of the dead well. Oh my god. Was I supposed to fail there? Who wouldn't notice that what you just did? You're practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" It looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Okay, let's go back then. So don't do that. What? What am I supposed to do then? I can't dial because I'm in the past time, right? I can't do that. That'll move right in front of him. I feel like that's suspicious, so I shouldn't do that either. I can't touch him though. But I can't go anywhere. I don't know. Should I do this? Do you think he'll notice? Ah! Right, I forgot he did that. Ah, I didn't touch anything. Look at this place. Oh yeah, what happened down here? This was not like this when I last was here. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Okay, something bad happened. Yeah, no shit, man. And now, there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. Ha! I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Oh, it's the guy! I don't know what his role is, but hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? It's the pigeon guy! He's down here somewhere. Eh! Move the hoist, I guess. Blink. He'll definitely won't notice that, right? Oh, there he is! Eh. Let's see if I move... If I open this. There we go. Now I'm closer. It's this man. Excuse me. Is he sleeping? Are you awake? Ah, he is. Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. What? I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Caminella, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. What? Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. And I'm his guest, actually, so he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Heh, pitiful. Rude. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death, in order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. You know, time travelception. I still see a path to saving Inspector Caminella, but if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Yeah, sure, let's go back even further then. Everything is so wild right now. Before his death. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. What does he have in his hand? Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. Is that an EMF reading? Hmm? This is the source of his powers, if I remove it. He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect, it's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? Oh! You're a clever man, Inspector Caminella. So it's really true. You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. It's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. He manipulates everything. He's too powerful. So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time? Made her shoot your shell. Why? Why would you do a thing like that? Sorry, I just stopped to drink some water. To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. Huh? I don't have any grudges against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. Before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Oh, there's a dynamite there. Who put that there? Professor, look out! Oops. Ah. And then he died. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappear? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. What? He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. What? But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away that the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. Ha! Got him. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse into this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Raid said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Ah, asking the real questions now. No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game! Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Dude, what the fuck? It's trick time! Shit. Gee! Alright, man. Jump in there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say, too. If you stop the explosion, they'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough. Then jump in there and take care of the man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose then, Prof? Say, pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say? Shish, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. Oh god, yeah, sure. Easy for you to say, man. I just opened this door and saved his life, I guess. What happens if I open this door? Oop. It's no use, I can't open it. Did the fact that the professor is standing on it have anything to do with it? I may look small, but I'm pretty heavyset. Dude just called himself that. He sounds so proud of that fact too. This door, such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downwards. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downward, eh? Don't be daft. A door that opens downward? See. H. Oh yeah. They said this part already. Not dead? What do you mean not dead? I can't touch anything else really. Oh! He's alive! What does his core look like? Nope. It still looks like that. I'm just watching him get out of the chair real strangely like, hey look, he got off of it. Okay, you get off too. Get off the door. No! Stop standing on it! Need a door that opens downwards. A. That's what he said. Canada A. What's down there in that box? I saw something. Looks like a Lego. Oh. Gee! As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. It looks like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of at a deadlock here. This'll. Hello? Who? Hey, I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. Huh? What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep. A little guy that looks a little fragile, but has strength that surprise you. Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Where, though? Where's carried away mean? He's talking about Missile, isn't he? Where? I don't see where I could go to find him. I can't reach that. Eh. There he is! It's Missile! Sissel, here I am! Oh hey, it's Missile! What are you doing there? You really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there? No, that's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me come join you! Oh my god, the music. It's Missile! Oh! Okay, here I am, Sissel! Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. Shit! How do I change to Missile again? It's a V! Let's see, measuring device. Do you remember how to use my powers? Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right? Oh, right, okay. Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they had the same shape. What's the difference? As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at a thing from different angles, it looks different. You know, that's a pretty good point. For a little doggy who came with the sewage. A doggy? Let's see. Where can I go? Toolbox. Motor. Eh. Nope, can't touch anything over there. Okay. Eh. Grab that. Eh. Cancel. No. No talking. Ball. Telephone. Lamp. Why does he have a ball? Trash can. What does this do? What are these rats doing? There are so many rats! That's what I'd call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous sponge. What the fuck is oh wait, G. Okay, let's stop that explosion. No, we can't do that. Okay, let's take care of that man in red then. No, we can't do that either. We can't do this! We can't do that! What can we do? We let the explosion happen, then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. Your powers are the key to it all, Missile. Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. We're talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Oh, it's a toy cake. That's what it is. feel like it has something to do with that. Sissel! What? I've seen this shape somewhere before. You have? Ever since I got these powers, I've been really aware of shapes. Same shape, huh? Where do you see it? I said I've been aware of shapes, not locations. Aw, this little doggy. Oh, okay. That's too bad. Now that you mention it, I see it too. Huh? This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. The lid of a trash can. No, it's like that and this, right? But how do I reach it? Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Okay, wait. After fate change, you have to get to the lid while it looks like a ball, or like the wheel. So we go here, here. Ah. How do I get over there? Eh. I think I went around. Oh, there we go. This. Wiki guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. You mean you want to chase them? I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh? So I think if I swap these, and then they knock the lid off. Here they come! There's so many rats down here. This is so gross. The commotion of the rats. He's like, I want to chase. I am Doggle. Must chase. And then if I go into the lid, they knock it off. And then I can swap it with this. And then it goes like that. Then I can swap it with this. Whee! Yeah, I did it. Birdie. How's the bird unscathed? It was literally an explosion. Sorry, little pigeon. Look at his leg. I'm sorry. I know the man just got exploded, but look at how his legs are. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent you from me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! Birdie. He's fine. Maybe. Hello? Poke poke? Hey, he is fine. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Caminella, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Updated the phone book. The phone book to where? What phone? What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that, right about now, the real me is giving the Port Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call. Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be, if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing! That poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait a minute, Miss Camilla's a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla, a hostage? What's a hostage? Oh, doggy. Anyway, Inspector Cabanela, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Okay! Let's hurry up and get through this! Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Sorry, dude. Here's a little stepping stone in its mission. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela is upstairs. First step is to get up there. Cecil, I'll go up first and wait for you. Oh god, he's just gone. Birdie. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Oh, thank you, Pigeon. Wow, so helpful. Thank you, Pigeon. Too far. Oh wait, gee. You've got grit, little pigeon. I'd better get up there before the little pigeon's strength gives out. Missile is waiting for me. I'd better hurry. Okay. Boop. Boop. I'm here. There you are, Sissel. I love his music that plays. He's so cute. Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you'll go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet at this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanela without him noticing. It's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap B. You make it all sound so easy. What the fuck am I supposed to do, man? I'm going around a missile. Let's see what we can do. Microscope. Photos. Controlling this is hard. There. Desk lamp. Metal. Helmet. Book. The only thing that's like kind of similar shaped are the 2 helmets, but that's about it. Yeah, I have no idea. It's he does, I guess? Oh, cool. Thanks. Oh, I can move. No, don't talk. No. No, stop. I overshoot everything so easily with missile. Okay, he can't go further down. Just wondering. Motor isn't really similarly shaped. Just trying to figure out my options here. Time is passing. Gee! Oh, did you see that? That bad Sissel turned around. Do you have to call him that? Yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off me, too. If you have something to do, do it now. Time to take the first steps towards saving the Inspector. And that would be... doing what exactly? I guess I swivel this? Arrgh. What did that do? Who knows? Huh. I don't know. Maybe I should have given him the helmet? Let's see what happens. Vegeta comes back, and then he's like, ha, you can't kill me, I'm already dead. It's trick time now. Wait, they were gonna say something. Gee! Yikes! I'm a little scared now. Why did he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I know full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Then why'd you go to the trouble of shooting him at all? Time's almost up. That's enough chit-chat. Now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. How are they our chance? What are we gonna do? Rocket! E! Did it again! What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. Yeah, he noticed me. Nah, don't look at me like that. Hi. Okay. That's not quite it. One thing I can do is aim for that break when he looks away. Just have to be sure I don't miss my chance. During the break that he looks away, maybe I should knock down the helmet first? Let's see. Hello! I'm here! So when we save this character in white, we should do it without stopping the guy from firing and without him noticing. So in other words, once it's fired, the bullet will be the key to this whole thing. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap B. The bullet or the missile? Haha, get it? Anyways. Oh. You moved it. Thanks. Thanks, bro. E. And then he do point! And then he turns around. Okay. E! No, too far. There. Do you think he noticed? No, he didn't. It worked. Okay, well, what does that do for me then? I don't know. If I also sit in here, do you think he'll notice me? Can't swap anything. Nothing. No, you saw nothing. That's the kind of guy you are. Where did he pull the gun from? And then he comes back. Okay. And it's trick time now, but what do I do? Oh, man. Ah, shit. No. No. What is similar? Shaped. Okay. E. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. We get it. Yeah. Hi. How's it going? Not me, but also me, but I'm not who I am. So who am I? I don't know. Who am I? The real questions. Footages. Okay, so it has something to do with the swapping of the hats, I think. Because those are the only things that are similar, and I have to use missiles somehow, right? Hi, missile. Okay. La 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 la. Let's see. Missile. We'll just let him hang out in there for a second. I don't know where else to put him. I have to wait for the kettle to be knocked down first. Okay. And then I go up to here. Oh shit, wrong button. And we wait for him to turn around. And then we swivel. And... oh, missile, you're gonna have to move out of that. Hey, you go there for a second. That's fine. No, stop talking. Oh, wrong button. We do that. Shush, you saw nothing! Nothing! Don't worry about it! So now that I've done this, I guess... let's wait? He whips out the gun. And then he shoots him. Okay. And now he's been reanimated. Oh. Shh, you see nothing. Jiggle. A yiggle. That's not jiggling, but okay. Let's move this back. Oh. Swap. Okay, now that I've done that. Would you look at that? Right on the hook. Well, what does that do for me then? Huh? Oh, hi, Sundeers. Can't believe he noticed that. It was so subtle. I know, right? Who would have thought he would notice that? But what does this do for me? I love knit hats so warm, and most of all, soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Ah, I thought so. Okay, but what does that do for me if I swap them? And it is assuming I can get to it. There's all these things in the way. Stop. Ah, stop! No. No. It's difficile. I can't get it. There's things in the way. I feel like if this was on the DS, like it was original, it'd be easier to draw the line. But doing this with arrow keys is like impossible. Oops, not that. There we go. I don't know. We'll just let him die again. The original version actually helped a bit more with making this puzzle a slight bit easier to solve. Oh, did it? He's going to shoot! It's too late! I know! I don't know what else to do! Again? I'm gonna get shot again? Dude, don't worry about it. No, wait, our chance is coming up! Is it? The last split second, right? Leave it to me! I think he's dead again. Huh? Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. What? Now's our chance! I'm here in the bullet right now! Missiles in the bullet! What? Let's swap this little thing with something else. With what? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something with the same shape and direction as the bullet. Fucking hurry now. Swap the hanging bullet with something else. There's gotta be something here with the same shape. Bruh. I can't even tell what shape this is. Yeah, sure. Apparently that's how that works. We didn't even notice! What? Because the DS also shows the shape of whatever is selected at the time, including the bullet. Oh, see, that would have been very helpful to. I don't think he noticed. Yeah, I don't think he noticed the fact that he shot a man and the man got hit with a hat. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. Yeah, where'd the bullet go? And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm, and most of all, soft. Did I do all right? Oh my god, Bullet, you're the best. I say you mean Missile. I'm gonna call you Bullet now, because you stopped a bullet. You did a fine job, little one. Pat for the doggo. You did a good job. Fun fact, you could have done nothing and swapped it with the helmet instead, and then he would have died from getting beamed in the face with the assault helmet at maximum speed. Wait, really? Holy shit, that's great. That would have been hilarious. You saved another life. I did? Yay, good for me. And I'll keep doing it too. Good boy. Over and over. Who's the best boy? Missile's best boy. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together. That's about the size of it, yeah? That's about the size of it? I've never heard that saying before. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? We pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow too. Back to the present. Like, he's okay. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cavanella, the man in red left. And now, a new story is about to unfold in a new present. Okay. Hello. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? You're both crazy characters. Hey, Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion, wouldn't bother me. Yeah, you know, just a little explosion, wouldn't bother anybody. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. I don't know if they have. Nah, don't get up. Damn it! You picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine! Dude, you were just in an explosion. Just sit down, relax. Gee! Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I'd better talk to them. Okay. Let's talk to him. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. Huh? Good thing this game is made to be age appropriate or the lack of blood would have been real suspicious. Oh, you're right. They can't show that here. It's all gotta be PG. That way, I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. Huh. I might have been able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. It's right there, within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. Oh god, his spotless record again. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Revenge! That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. Ha, he's a fool. He's the one who made that decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? Smack! I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cavanella. Yeah, what does Inspector Cavanella have to do with this? If you even done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. But what did he do? Please, enlighten me. Yes, 10 years ago, on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling ya, I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. If you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. Huh. What is this case, though? But I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Which was... Cavanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it, I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. Okay. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. Left what behind? Your gun. The gasp. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Okay. Manipulator. How did he not get fired for that immediately? I know, right? Dude made a giant mistake. Left firearm with a suspect. Bruh. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him, of course. We didn't know what he looked like at the time. Interesting. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. What do you mean spotless record? He left a gun with a man suspected of espionage and possible terrorism. Exactly! Bro, what do you mean spotless record? You've made mistakes! The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Oh, those people at the special prison. We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then, finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. Those people. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. Yes. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrified to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right, highly unlikely they'd use it for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Okay. Yeah, so about your spotless record. Not sounding so spotless anymore. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. And your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the Manipulator case. The Manipulator case? That's why you cared so much about your record? He just wants to solve this freaking case. Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it. Man. Jowd shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The Manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. Ooh. New option. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Bruh. It's not that black and white, dude. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. Bruh. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, babe. But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. There are more important things to do with our time tonight. Fine. I guess we're out of talking points. I go talk to this man now. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? How does he suddenly know he's a superintendent? When has that ever come up? Did I forget something? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner, I investigated victims' cause of death. Ah, interesting. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. So is the pigeon also a ghost, or did he imagine the pigeon as part of his soul? And there is a second, alive pigeon nearby. Oh, you're asking the real questions now. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. Uh-huh. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. Because... That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. Unusual corpse. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead alright, no question about that. There wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. What if the pigeon that's on his head in his ghost world isn't actually a pigeon? It's just a pigeon-shaped hat. This corpse was completely intact. I was completely bewildered. When I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. Hat theory, you like it? Thanks. But yeah, I got hit by a meteorite, but this game is PG-13, so he is perfectly fine. Yeah, exactly. It's PG-13. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. Huh? As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. Huh? And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. What the... It's all the meteorite's fault. I never had the chance to solve a mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. There is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? You know, just got up and walked out. Yep, just, you know, left. Corpse just gets up and leaves. I'm out of here. It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. Huh? What? Just bye, I guess. Yeah. He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. What's the clue he left behind? The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings from some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? Of course it's radiation. I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type, from a world unknown. Alien radiation! Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. Oh! Meteorite fragment. Of course! I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. Ah, at the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. You quit your job for this? Bruh. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? Ooh. Talking point. It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man shows up. The system of enjoyment in this game baffles me every time it gets brought up. Or employment, sorry. I didn't read that right. System of employment, yeah, it doesn't make sense, but you know what? We're gonna just roll with it. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here, quote unquote, you know, in his junkyard. Like, what? Who puts this here? I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temsic. Is that you, baby? The pigeon. Or are you gonna be calling anybody an oddball? Just, you know, just a couple of oddballs. You can just decide to be a superintendent and start your own lab, and everyone is just gonna be fine with that and pay you for it. Exactly. Like, who pays this man? No one knows. He just gets money. You can just leave a guy with a gun with a criminal, and it won't even show on your record. Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over that part. That was never brought up ever again. I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. You know, just like people do every day. They gain an obsession, they quit their job, and never get heard from again. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. Oh, those guys. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." It's aliens! And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and the Temsic were somehow connected. Which also explains how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Oh, that's it. We're done. Okay. This man's been hovering around for 10 years as a ghost. That contraption in the basement. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. You know, because of course he knows everybody. He just happens to know everybody. I love how those guys were so weird and capable. It was more likely that someone somehow learned how to use mind control to make them commit weird crimes than it was for them to have done them themselves and just lied about it. That's so true though. Like, at first I was just gonna let it slide because it was a weird game, but now that I know that, you know, controlling people is a thing, it does make sense. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. You know, the part where you got shot in the face. Camilla told Jowd it did have something it shouldn't have made an impossible move. The impossible moves. Could it be these guys are smarter than we thought? No, must be secret mind control. Yeah, there's no way, they're all idiots. Must be mind control. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. Yes, I thought we knew that already. And as a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Yeah, you know, not to sound like a flat earther or anything. Ah, Inspector Cavanella! Oh hey. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Just X to doubt. Is no one going to get this man medical attention? My god. Inspector Cavanella, I'm sorry. I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. Let him live his dream. No, I'm here to crush dreams and solve cases. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Who says that? Why? Yikes. Tonight. I really thought we'd finally had him. My body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Oh, what are you doing here? This already had every Morton's body crush, let him have his dream. But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. What is wrong with this man? Joan! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Joud go free until tomorrow morning, too. That's pretty extreme while he was at it. What is the legal system of this country? What the fuck? You know, just casually. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. Make everybody else run around, and then you swoop in at the last second. Hey, yeah, don't take my hard work. I love this game so much. Dude, same. I am loving this game. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me, just before you turned yourself in. But, oh, of course, he just happened to have left his coat with the random junkyard man. Holy shit. I promised to give it back to you one day. It just so happens to work out, you know? Of course. Oh yeah, suit up, let's go. Don't cry. I've been waiting so long, Detective Chow. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Now will somebody take this man to a hospital? Pocket watch. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Present? Wait, when did he get the watch? Am I forgetting something again? Okay, there's been too much spooky shit tonight, you can just go, but make sure to come back to Death Row Prison tomorrow morning, okay? I won't have anyone check up on you either, just like, I'll take you for your word. Okay, thanks, bye. Glad you like it. Whoop. And he's off. What does the watch have to do with anything? Sissel, are you there? No, I'm not Sissel. Who am I? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Okay, you're making a lot of assumptions here, but okay. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. Counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Yeah, because, you know, everything will just magically work out. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela. Get him medical attention! Don't just leave! Oh my god! It's almost on. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost on. You know, there's that little fact. Oh my god, that was such a long chapter. Let's save that.